Hey, welcome back. So today's project, we have got this Honda engine that I was given. It's a GX160 163cc. I was given this with a like a mini bike frame kind of thing. So I'm going to see if I can get it up and running, but I've just tipped all the stuff out the bag and I'm sure that is supposed to be attached there. You can see two brakes. That one's actually quite bad, very deep. So what I'm going to do is I bought some JB Weld and I'm going to see if that'll hold up. I'm not expecting it to last forever, but if we can get that JB welded back on, we'll get it all degreased and that first, JB weld it back on. If that works, then we'll worry about cleaning everything else up and go on from there and see if we can get this up and running. Let's go. Okay, let's get rid of that. So the two bits of metal are on there. So I think the first thing we've got to do is get them off. So we've got 10 bits. Let's see how they all get off. Yeah, so I was getting this. Oh, here we go. Just saying back in order. Yeah, I'll do that order. Anyway, given this by a guy, I know he was clearing out his garage. He was like, "I've got this old bike, blah 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 blah," as everybody does. "I've got this old bike. I don't know anything about it. It doesn't work. Do you want it?" And me being that guy, I was like, "Hell yes, yes, I want that bike. I'll have a go," thinking I can just fix it up, see what it is. At the end of the day, even if I don't fix it, I get to have a play. Playing with broken, rusty things. That's my watching TV. Playing with rusty old crap. Right. Let's mix some of this goop up and give it a go. If I don't throw everything on the floor first. So it says equal sizes. Let's start with about that. Hey? Yes, I'm wearing gloves. I don't know how sticky this stuff is. I'm assuming pretty damn sticky if it's going to fix metal. Right. That looks about even, doesn't it? Ebony and ivory. Yeah, sorry. Mix. Right, we got some there. Bung it on there. Stinks. Stinky stuff. So one start. So I'm going to stick both in place and then I'm going to smear some kind of around the crack area to hopefully make it still. Hopefully this will work. I can't believe I can get a bit bike for 163cc, but legally on the road, I can only ride a 125. So in essence, this mini bike is more powerful than I should keep riding. Ridiculous. And that goes in there, thusly pushed down. A little bit of smear out. Have it smudge in. Let's get everything on fingers. I don't know how thick this is supposed to be. Yeah, that looks really baked up. I'm going to try and put a couple of clamps on that to hold it in place and leave it overnight. Oh, you can't even see, can you? So there we go. They're in place. One there. I'm going to just smeared what I had left kind of around the edges where the brake was. Just trying to get as much of a fix. Might put a bit of wood on there and a clamp, just hold them in place. It says it takes 4 to 6 hours, but it should cure overnight. So I'm just going to leave that overnight. And just bring you in a bit closer. There you go. Slopped a load of it around there. There you go. Couple of clamps. We'll leave that overnight. I think, while that's kind of, I'm going to strip down the carb because that looks lovely. So if we just strip that down and put it in the ultrasonic cleaner overnight, just to soak, hopefully we'll be a little bit further along. Little carb, filthy. In being completely 100% honest, after I just put the JB Weld on, I went back and watched a YouTube video of a guy putting it on, and he seemed to put a whole lot more on. So I went back, mixed up about the same amount again, and just smothered the whole outside of it. We'll see if it works or not. All the videos I've seen say it works, but then again I've seen videos where people have made Wi-Fi out of an Apple charger and 2 spark plugs, so there we go. Alright, let's get this open. There's a service kit online for these, like new carb. Ooh. Oh dear. Yummy. Yeah. That's disgusting. Anyway, as I was saying, there is a kit online for these to buy a new carb and a few other bits. It's like 20 quid. So if everything goes wrong and this can't be saved as our needle, then we'll have a look at doing that. But for now, yuck. Good old jeans. Let's go to the shelf. Get some cleaner. Give that all a squirt down before we get any further. I took the seal out as well for the float bowl, and I got the needle removed. But I'm just going to give all this stuff a squirt over before it goes in the ultrasonic. Luck. And then we'll get tidied up. Right, we've had a little clean up. We know we've got spark. We'll spray some go-go juice in there and see if we can have an engine that runs. Then we'll move on to the next part. Probably far too much, but there you go. Oh, that doesn't sound great, does it? Oh, it's trying. Okay, this is the mini bike kind of thing that I was given with the Honda engine. As you can see, belt drive. There's a big space there where the engine should be. There's a There's some fairing, petrol tank, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, the fairing's broken on this side. The footrest's gone on this side. The frame says Bemby. Don't know what that means. Don't know anything about that. We've got some shocks on there. Solid wheels, blah, blah, blah. Wheels are both flat. You ever look at a project at first and you think, wow, that's going to be awesome. And then you look at it afterwards and you think, have I bitten off more than I can chew? So we've got some rust in there. It looks like it's had a bit of a weld at some point. We do have some switches, but if they work or not is another thing. And I think the head bearing's gone, but we'll have a look. I'll tell you what I've done, actually. I haven't looked in the tank. So, come on. Oh dear. Well, just in case you can't see inside, that should tell you everything you need to know. Should we see if we can find a torch? Hang on there a second. Looks a bit crusty. May have to bleach that. If you haven't seen my video on cleaning a rusty petrol tank, I'll leave the link here. So organised. Right, so yeah, there we go. That's what we're starting with. Will we get it done? Who knows?